Good morning, my friends. In March the wind blows down the door and spills my soup upon the floor. It laps it up and roars for more. Blowing once, blowing twice, blowing chicken soup with rice. It's the last day of March. Is it a lion or a lamb day? You can decide. Let's start the morning with our message. March 31st, 2020. Dear friends, today is Tuesday. It is the last day of March. Tomorrow begins the month of January, February, March. Good job. April, let's write that word. A. It's going to start with a capital because it's the name of the month. A. April. And there it is. Since it's the fourth month, when we start to write the month of April, we'll write it with the number 4. Let's hunt for some snap words. Can you find the word of? Of. There it is. Can you find the word? You know what I just noticed? Did you find the word of again? I'll bet you did. I just saw it again also. Of was used twice today. Wow. The next word I want you to find is the word is. Can you find that one 2 times also? Find it again. Nicely done. I've just dropped our temperature. The temperature for today is 34 degrees. So I'm going to add it over for Tuesday. 34, and it looks like yesterday morning and this morning were the same, both 34 degrees. Alrighty, I'm going to erase this, and we're going to begin a math lesson today. Today I want you thinking about a number, and we're going to look at the number in different ways. So today's number is the number 7. And I'm going to be thinking about this number 7 in different ways today. The fun thing about this is we can choose any number, and we can do this same activity using any number that we choose. So I've chosen the number 7. Up here I have my 10 frame. I don't have to count it. I know that there are 10 squares in my 10 frame. The same way if I say to you, show me 10 fingers, show me. You don't have to count. There are always 10. If I say show me 10 low, show me 10 high, show me 10 around your back, it never changes. You don't have to count. You know there are 10 there. The 10 frame is the same. There's always going to be 10 squares in one 10 frame. So today's number is the number 7. If I were to fill in my 10 frame to show or represent the number 7, what would I do? I know my top row has how many? Good job. I know it has 5. So right away I filled in 5. How many more do I need to add to get to 7? 5, 6, 7. Now I have 7 represented in my 10 frame. Now we're going to think about equations or number models that will equal the number 7. I'm going to do 1 or 2 together, and then at home you can do more. Well, I know from looking at my 10 frame, the first number model I can make is 5 plus 2. I don't have to count it. I know my total is 7. That's the number I'm working on today. Can I use a turnaround fact? 2 plus 5 equals 7. I know there are 7 here. is there a number model that I could use to show 7 plus no more? 7 plus 0 equals, I still have 7. Let's turn it around. 0 plus 7 equals 7. You can find more examples working on this at home and add on. How many more equations can you make that equal the number 7? Now I'm going to come down here and I'm going to be thinking about the number 7 with adding more and less to it. Here's my number 7. What number is 1 more than 7? Well, I know that 7 plus 1 more in my counting would be 8. So the number 1 more than 7 is the number 8. What about the number that's less than 7? 1 less than 7. I have 7, and I take away 1 to show 1 less. 1 less than 7, what comes right before in our counting? The number 6. Now, what if I add 10 to 7? So let's say I start with 10. 10 plus 7 more. I'm going to give you a moment to think about that. How could we solve it? We could picture 10 on a counting grid. We could use a number line to hop 7. We could do something like 10 plus 10 is 20. 7 is 3 less than 10. So it must be 17. We can use this for many numbers. So this is something I want to come back to and something I would like you to try at home. Choose your number of the day and then see if you can make it in a 10 frame. See if you can come up with some equations to represent the number and see if you can talk about 1 more than the number, 1 less than the number, and 10 plus that number. That's a lot to think about, but this is a really fun tool to use, and you can use it any day that you want, and you get to be in charge of the number. You can even challenge yourself. Alrighty, that's it for today. I hope you have a terrific Tuesday, and until I see you tomorrow, keep a picture in your pocket and a poem in your head, and I will do the same.